How's it going guys? JCVP11 here from Dubai, and in this video we're going to be looking at whether the LG G4 is really worth it at this stage. So the LG G4 has been out for about 6 months, but it still packs flagship worthy specs. Externally, the LG G4 is built very premium, and it looks that way too. We're looking at a 5.5 inch 2560 by 1440 IPS LCD display, which is one of the sharpest out there. Inside the phone is a Snapdragon 808 chipset along with 3GB of RAM, which makes performing resource-intensive tasks on the phone a breeze. Normal day-to-day tasks are really not a problem for the LG G4, and these specs even rival some flagships that were announced in the third quarter of this year. Something unique about LG's phones is their placement of the volume and power buttons. At first I was very unsure of this placement, but it kind of grew on me, and I found myself reaching the back for buttons on the other devices I used. When it comes to software, the LG G4 rocks a custom LG UX skin on top of the normal Android 5.0 Lollipop, which isn't that hard to get used to and is very similar to TouchWiz UI and has some neat tricks up its sleeve. Its features really haven't hindered the performance of the phone in any way, and the software remained very fluid and responsive throughout the usage. One complaint is that the software is quite bloated with the LG apps, and the notification shade isn't exactly clean. This comes as a disadvantage when compared to the likes of the OnePlus 2 or the Moto X lineup, which deliver a much more cleaner and much more stock-like Android experience for those who are a fan of that. The 16 megapixel camera at the back of the phone is really capable of capturing some great images as well as 4K video if you're into that stuff. Also included is a laser autofocus unit which makes focusing on subjects blazing fast. The plethora of manual options also go a long way to please even those who like to adjust individual details when taking photos. In broad daylight, the photos produced are extremely crisp, and there's a lot of detail present even when the picture is zoomed in. Indoor shots that are well lit are the same, with the camera not overexposing or underexposing. But taking good pictures in a darker environment may be difficult, but the included flash goes on to fix a lot of the flaws. The front-facing 8 megapixel selfie camera is also really good, producing some of the best pictures I've taken with a front cam on any smartphone. And storing all these high-resolution pictures isn't really a problem with the included microSD card slot, which allows expansion up to 128 GB. That is a lot of storage, my friends. A good phone isn't complete without good battery life, and the LG G4's battery life is stellar, if not above par. The battery usually lasts around 12 to 14 hours on normal usage, with about 4 to 5 hours of screen on time when using it on a more moderate or even high intensity basis. The major advantage this phone has over these days' flagships is the removable back. As I mentioned before, the phone sports a microSD card slot as well as the ability to completely remove a battery and replace it with another one, so you never lose power. Although there's no fast charge or wireless charging, the latter can be added with the help of a receiver if you're rocking the single SIM version of the G4. Of course, there are other features such as the presence of an IR blaster and NFC, which some manufacturers these days have ignored. You know who I'm talking about. But all in all, the LG G4 still remains a very good choice for many people out there, offering all of the necessary features that are required in a 2015 smartphone with a not so bad price of $450. I feel that the phone isn't known better to many out there because it was kind of undermarketed when it was released, and the Galaxy S6 overshadowed the release of the LG G4, but till date I would have no trouble recommending this phone to anyone. Anyways, that is all for this video. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like rating down below and leave your thoughts on the phone and the video in the comment section down below. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Adios.